Welcome wherever you are across the globe from Africa. To everybody that know Yvonne Chaka Chaka, you tell me you're a big fan, but trust me, now me know I'm past. I love this woman there. This is what they hear. Now something we should do way back in 2015, and she calls this one "Let Me Be Free." I don't know what you want to do today, anytime, but you just have to be free. Before our friends for Bloemfontein go start to tell us that there are people, Ouagadougou people self go talk, say when we go play something from Burkina Faso, we just have to welcome you to another edition of Brunch Africa. My producer for back say make I speak French, make I tell them say bonjour, bonsoir, bon après-midi, mes amis. Make I add tous les mots. Ça va? Je m'appelle Yemi Baba. In case you don't know, my mama they call me Adebara Victor, and today we're gonna bring you something, as always, as the heart. And don't forget that we'll be talking about trending news, everything trendy across the globe. And I sure say last episode I enjoy our sweetheart Ashantua. I'll tell you something about being free, because Ashantua is free with another age. She did inside studio. They watch me say, waiting. I don't give you that eye, but happy birthday to our sweetheart Ashantua, the baby of the house, the mama of the house, the auntie of the house, everything of the house. And we'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll take you through something very important to our women, to ourselves, and everything. And this has raised a lot of concerns across the globe. Sexual objectification. We'll go on a quick break. When we'll come back, and we'll be here with you. Brunch Africa it is. And before I went on the quick break, I tell you now about sexual objectification. It is when a person is seen as a sexual object. A very deep topic, because today you see everybody on social media person now say gone are the days when we say if you ask babe say you won't see in picture, it go take hard knock. But today just go online and then just type the babe name. Trust me, you go see everything. You go see Dross, you go see Bobby, you go see everything. I know see my mama day somewhere. Go to watch this one right now. And how can you be part of us? You just have to go on YouTube and be part of us on Ace Cable Network. Trust me, you go see everything. Every episode. And this week episode is a bumper package. So make it no be like, so don't forget what I talk. Sexual objectification is when a person is seen as a sexual object, when their sexual attributes and physical attractiveness are separated. When they're separated from the rest of their personality and existence as individual, and they are reduced to instruments of pleasure for another person. You see, this issue of sexual objectification, today now you go wake up, you go see woman, she don't go do nyash surgery, breast surgery, just to impress. It's all about freedom. That's what some people are saying. They want to be free, but free from what? And what would they look say? We no one make them day free. Why don't we want them to be free? But if you check from Hollywood, Nollywood, and Gollywood, any of the wood you check, you come to understand that sexual objectification is everywhere around us. And I'll tell you a story of a beautiful lady in the 19th century. She was called Sarah Baartman. The Caucasian woman whose treatment in the hands of the white man was so gruesome. Wherever you're listening to us, you're listening to Brunch Africa, powered by Ace Cable Network. And don't forget to follow us on all social media, from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It has to be Brunch Africa, baby. I beg no go out, baby, for the scene that Brunch Africa. Hey! So I was telling you, I'll tell you about the story of Sarah Baartman. In case you Google and you don't see the name Sarah, just Google the word Hottentot Venus. That was the babe's nickname. Before I think so, when I get nickname for this era. In the 19th century, nicknames on the day. She was so beautiful, she been carried back and front. And I know my friends from Nigeria, Lagos precisely, Surulere, I know what they call Bakasi. That means, babe, we get backside. Well. So back to the story of Sarah. Sarah had a big buttoss and a big bobby. Then no force am go abroad. She go abroad, she following white people, go there, and then they come, they use them to the show people, say, anytime there was this kind of circus thing, they will bring her out, they will use her for derogatory kinds of things. Probably she wanted to be free, probably they wanted her to be free, but was this kind of freedom she wanted for herself? Then be used Sarah well. Then use them the show for everywhere where they supposed show, anywhere that they go for circus kind of thing. If they wanted to, they portrayed her, they forced her into prostitution. We see they come because this story it's very touching. And according to historians, they say Sarah died of a sexually transmitted disease just at the age of 25. A very sad story. On that sad note, we'll go on a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll go tell you now, did she want to be free or it was a freedom imposed on her? We'll go a quick break. We'll come back. It's Brunch Africa. Before that quick break, we told you Sarah died at the age of 25. The thing we can't even sad be say they can't use him body. The reason they can't use him body, they put him body for showcase for France, trying to create a whole lot of nuisance out of it. So for over 160 years, Sarah's body, even after death at the age of 25, was put in a museum. Was that the kind of freedom she wanted? Make we tell you now, say we'll never forget the topic where we see they talk about. That's something about sexual objectification, whereby women are being seen as sexual, objects. I've just told you a little story about Sarah Baartman in the 19th century. Now you ask yourself, did Sarah have a choice? She had no choice. Then we narrow it to our today. Today we now go see a lot of video vixens. Then don't come out plenty, a lot of models, a lot of people will be say, they willingly go there, say, okay, photographer, take me chakam. May God bless Yvonne Chaka for this debate. So the question is, where do we draw the line? Yvonne Chaka is telling us we want you to be free. Sarah Baartman wanted to be free. Now the models of today, they also want to be free. So where do we draw the line between law and culture? Because we're trying to bring in the law, because you see, make it no come be like, say, will they talk something, then people go sit down for house talk, say, okay, now the people are the ones giving themselves pen and paper. My director tell me today, say, once you put pen to paper, my brother and sister, you don't enter. There again, we went in to check about the whole thing to see, because most of this sexual objectification, it comes with the fact that there is something nudity around that part. You can't talk about sexual objectification without bringing in nudity. So it's quick. It's in order for us to tell ourselves, remind ourselves, educate ourselves that nudity is not sexual objectification. So if you ask me, sexual objectification is not nudity. So what is sexual objectification? When nudity is involved in it, it is when you commercialize it. So on that commercialization part, maybe we'll go on a quick commercial break. Welcome back from that quick break. Yvonne Chaka Chaka tells us this song was done in 2015, as I tell you now before. On Brunch Africa, we don't just tell you about gist or story unnecessarily. We'll go walk una through one or two things. So we've been talking about sexual objectification today with our women. And we'll not forget our brothers too. We call them brethren when it plenty. On that part, we want to be free. And I tell you now about the story of Sarah Baartman. So before we quickly go, we don't make una know, say nudity no be sexual objectification or sexual objectifying. I go tell you now the truth. English no be my first language, so now PG be my first language. But I get some one or two questions I go ask una, make a look into my producer Mike. You see, with this issue, because it's very, very serious and important one in our society, everywhere we go, we decided to touch on it, we decided to talk about it, and to ask very important questions. Question one, I beg, make una help me answer. Can't we have videos done without our women showing them body, them limpopo, them shake nyash and everything? Can't we have very decent videos and still pass the message across? Because we still want to be free with Yvonne Chaka Chaka, I come with number 2 question. As a professional model, as a professional actress, as a professional video vixen, don't you think you need to check your contract very well so that once you sign, you don't go come out, afterwards as a sexual object? Because if Chaka Chaka talks, says she don't want to be prisoner for love. We don't want you to be prisoner of certain things because it's what you love to do. So, what are some of the punishment? That is where the law comes in. Because we're supposed to bring law into this kind of thing. What would they do, huh? Eba! What if the kind of law where would they look, say, for those where they try turn our women or try turn our men into sexual objects? I think that the law is supposed to be very strict on this particular one. so that the story of Baartman Sarah no go become story of today's century. You know, today everything we're talking about is about valuing our women folks out there and valuing our men brothers. You see, in situations like this, it's always good for us to remind ourselves that these things are happening around us. And if we not talk who go talk sexual objectification is there everywhere around us. If we not talk if we not hit the nail on the head, did I get it right? If we not hit the nail on the head, producer they tell me saying that nail on the head, anyone which way, but we have to say it as it is. That's why on Brunch Africa we tell you as it is. We go on quick commercial break, and when we come back, trust me, you don't just want to miss the birthday girl today. Her birthday be today. If you like, no wish her happy birthday, me I go wish her happy birthday on this show. So we'll go on quick commercial break. When we come back, it's the birthday girl trending.